Hi everyone, I'm Nikki from SheIsHipHop.com, and today we have our Queen of the Month, Jaz from Jazzabells Boutique. So Jaz, today we are in your store, in your lovely boutique.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. So how long have you had the store open for?
May 5th makes an exact year.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, Cinco de Mayo, right? Big ups, foo-foo. All right. And then what made you pick this particular location to do it in Bushwick?
I didn't. I think it picked me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I was selling jewelry out of my house. It was something that was not really thought about. My man said, get accessories and try to sell them. So I was working at a daycare at the time, and I was like, all right, let me try this. And I would take it to work. And one day I was really, really curious. I said, let me see what's going on, how the storefronts. The area is changing, so rent is really, really high. So I typed in stores in Bushwick, and this is the first thing that popped up.
Okay, well, I will say that it is a lovely location.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I am wearing pieces of Jazzabells. So Jaz, tell us a little bit more about Jazzabells Boutique. Where do you pick the products? How do you pick the products? Your clientele? How do you reach out to everybody? So, you know, so that people can know where they can purchase some of your items from.
Well, when I first started, I was just picking out like different type of items that I felt that were trendy, chic, and also affordable, because to me that's really, really important. As far as like the different, I pick different styles. I can't be picky as far as just getting things that I like, because I want everyone to feel comfortable. Also, the reason that I pick so many different items is because I want everyone to feel comfortable shopping here. I don't want it to be like, oh, she's too expensive, or she's too cheap, or anybody can come in here and for whatever reason they can buy what they want, whether if it's their style, if it's not, there's something for everyone. But what I am trying to change is by the end of the summer, I'm thinking to have more handmade items which will bring more uniqueness to the boutique. And as far as me promoting, I use social network. Media works really good for me. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and a lot of really dope underground artists like Candace, SheIsHipHop. I sponsor her. I like dealing with positive MCs because I do have a 13-year-old, and I think the music nowadays is really diluted to garbage. So just basically dealing with underground artists that I know that are positive and are gonna promote my stuff at the same time, as like one hand washes another's back. So yeah, a lot of diversity in Jazzabells Boutique.
Cool. So speaking of handmade items that you did mention just now, I know you do work with children of the youth, and they actually participate here in your boutique in making these items. Talk a little bit more about the youth groups and the other things that you do. I know you have one called Elm City. Speak a little bit more about that.
Well, one of the reasons, I guess the boutique was more of a vehicle for me to get to where I need to get, which is dealing with the youth, because that is my #1 passion. What I do is I have girls come in between the ages of 11 and 15, and we have a design class. So anything that I know how to make, I teach them how to make. So they come once a week and they design their own earrings, we design vests, chains, whatever they want, and they also get to keep whatever they make at the same time. Like I said, it's once a week. We're starting more programs now for the summer. It's supposed to be $10 a class, but I do sliding scales because I don't want to turn kids away just because of the money.
Right.
So. And we do a lot more than that. So we have a poetry class, which we're going to take really far. We're doing poetry slams, guerrilla art, guerrilla poetry. You'll be seeing boards all over Bushwick with kids from the ages of 12 to 15 years old. And then I have a dance company too called Elm City Dance with my partner, Xiomara, which I love very much. And we're just trying to take it far to expose these kids to what they're not really being exposed to in the area right now, which I think is really important, because seeing the area, how it changed so rapidly, is giving less and less opportunity for our kids from the community to have the opportunity to branch out. So I just feel really lucky and blessed to be able to give that opportunity back, because they feel so drowned by everything that's going on, and if I don't do it, nobody else is. And my son is one of those kids, which is really important, keeping them off the streets and dealing with positive MCs and people that can show them the road and just guide them in the right direction and keep them focused. And like, they don't have to be out there doing garbage to be recognized, twerking for likes. Like, it's just crazy, but that's the era that we live in. So I'm trying to change the game in a more positive way and letting them know that you can be yourself, but you don't have to be that person. Yeah. So
Sounds good.
that's about
Well,
it.
if one was to want to join either the Elm City Dancers or to come and hand paint, how would they do that? How do you go about promoting this for the children?
Again, flyers all over Bushwick because I want to start within my community first. I don't want to dip over somewhere else and just leave this side. So I do a lot of hand flyers. We paste them up everywhere. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, certain newspapers that let you update like events and things like that for free. My son's school, I'm all up and down his school. He's a teenager, he's 13, so I just ran for PTA mom, so I'm gonna be in the school hard.
Congratulations.
Starting next month.
This is why she is our queen, right?
But yeah, so I just promote. I have a really good relationship with the kids in the community. For whatever reason, they look up to me, so it's not really hard for me to grasp them. It's more of having the resources and the space to give it to them. Known as a resource center. Like there's a lot of people that don't have resources, and even though the area is changing, there still are a lot of non-English speaking Hispanics or whatever culture or ethnicity they have. So I don't want them to feel drowned by what's going on. Right. So I want them to be able to come here, get resources, and you know, be able to know and extend my services out to everyone.
Alright, so I know we were done with the interview, but walking out of Jazzabells Boutique, I just had to make mention and show the viewers the entrance to her boutique and all the beautiful artwork that we have going on here. Jazz, let us know what we have here because this is absolutely amazing.
Well, one of the other things that we do out of the boutique is art shows. This is Rocket Boy, this is the logo. He's from space to BK. He comes in peace. And what we do is we get different art from all over the world and we do sticker art showcases once a month. So this art is literally coming from like London, Europe, Detroit, Michigan, 90s, 2000. So I like that because it keeps the era alive and it's street art. You don't see it much. So we're trying to make it into a way where they don't consider it vandalism. So yeah, this is my favorite piece right here.
Alright, well there you have, that's Jazz from Jazzabells Boutique, woman of many talents. She is our queen of the month. If you guys are interested in participating in anything, helping out, everything will be located on SheIsHipHop.com. And again, you have Nikki and this is Jazz, and that's it.
Bye.